It's Dragon Ball What Is, and today we're going to be continuing What If Piccolo learned the Kaioken, so let's get into it. So start this What If off, and we're at the World Martial Arts Tournament, that as the Z Fighters have now signed in. So we're just going to skip to the battles that matter. We start off with Spokovich versus Videl as he beats her up, which gets Gohan really mad. And since he has Super Saiyan God here, he uses it versus Kibido Shin. After this, Spokovich and Yamu try to steal Gohan's energy, but the Supreme Kai is not strong enough to hold off a Super Saiyan God. So Gohan turns around, punching Spokovich in his face, remembering what he did to Videl. But that's when Yamu sneaks behind Gohan, stabbing him in the shoulder, draining all of his godly energy. As soon as Yamu is done, Spokovich shoots a huge energy blast at Gohan, trying to kill him. But when the smoke clears, it's shown that Piccolo has stand in front of the blast, stopping it. As Piccolo says, "It's time for me to show you where the real blast is." As Piccolo shoots a huge mouth blast towards Spokovich, killing him. After this, Babidi revives Majin Buu, as he's surprised how childish he is. After the Z Fighters defeat Babidi's henchmen, they do a rock, paper, scissors game to see who gets to fight Majin Buu, and Piccolo wins. As Piccolo starts fighting Majin Buu, as he starts beating him down without even taking out his weights, which gets Majin Buu so mad that he creates Evil Buu, as Evil Buu starts making fun of Majin Buu, which gets Majin Buu really mad. As Majin Buu is getting ready to punch Evil Buu, but that's when Evil Buu punches Majin Buu in his face, sending him flying. As Evil Buu uses his candy beam, turning Majin Buu into chocolate, eating him. After that, becoming Super Buu. But Super Buu is glad with his new power, but he still knows he's not strong enough to defeat Piccolo. So while Goku's off guard, Super Buu channels all his power into his hand, punching Goku in the gut, then absorbing him. As a dark aura surrounds Super Buu, and new clothes start forming. As he comes out, becoming Piccolo. Actually, Buku. Buku's a better name, Buku. After this, Buku starts using his Super Saiyan God power as he starts beating down on Piccolo, because Piccolo stands no chance. But that's when Vegeta turning into a Super Saiyan God, saying, "Move out my way, Namekian," trying to punch Buku, but Buku stops him with his foot. And that's when Buku teleports behind Vegeta, knocking him down. But that's when Gohan comes up to Buku, trying to punch him. But Buku catches Gohan's punch. As Buku starts choking the life out of Gohan, until Gohan falls out of his Super Saiyan God form as he stops moving. As Buku says, "I'm gonna snap your neck like a twig." And that's when they hear in a distance saying, "Get off Gohan! Kaioken times 1000!" As Piccolo starts charging up the biggest special beam he can possibly do, killing himself in the process. As Piccolo shoots a huge beam at Super Buu, which drills right through him, putting the best damage on Super Buu in all day. But Piccolo just regenerates, saying, "That was a good shot, but you're gonna need more power than that to defeat me." But that was all the power out of Piccolo as he falls to the ground. But that's when Kibido and the Kaioshin appear as they Kai him, as they disappear to the Kaioshin world. As Kibido heals Piccolo, they tell Piccolo what happened as he tries to pull out the Z-Sword, as he is able to do it a lot easier than Gohan did as he starts training with it. But that's when they try the sword against Kachikachi, what allows it to break, as everybody's freaking out. But that's when the old Kai shows out, as he tells Piccolo that he can awaken all of his power if he finds him a pretty girl. The Kaioken says they don't have time for this, and the older Kai agrees and says, "Sigh, I guess I have to put my needs aside." So the elder Kai starts unlocking Piccolo's potential. And once Piccolo's done, lightning starts surrounding his body. As Piccolo powers up, showing off some new power. As all the fighters can sense Piccolo's massive energy. But that's when Piccolo uses one of his new techniques, the Kai Kai, teleporting right in front of Buku, punching him in the face. As Piccolo starts creating a bunch of clones as they all start beating up Buku. And that's when Piccolo lets Buku absorb him to get inside Super Buu. Once he gets inside Super Buu, he sees Goku as he says we need to leave, but Goku has a menacing stare. As Goku rushes at Piccolo. As Piccolo and Goku start fighting, but it's obvious that Piccolo is winning. Once he punches Goku once in the gut, he realizes this is not Goku. So he needs this fake in the gut. After this, putting all of his power into one punch, stabbing the fake Goku in the chest. After this, he finds the real Goku as he grabs onto him, but that's when the real Goku wakes up, grabbing Majin Buu, wanting to save him. And once they get out, Super Buu has transformed into Kid Buu, and everybody thinks he got weaker, but he actually got stronger. As Kid Buu starts creating a destruction ball to destroy the whole planet, Piccolo decides to end it all as he shoots a huge Masenko at Kid Buu. Kid Buu tries to push it back at first, but overwhelmed and finally dies from the Masenko. And that's the end of What If Piccolo Learned the Kaioken, Part 2. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see any other What Ifs on the channel.